Ha. Always fighting with my circle. Hey, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Forever fighting with this fucking this damn thing. Hey, Davey. Maybe I'm staying a square today. Oh, okay. At least we got a square. Small square. Come on. Can I get a circle? Come on. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. I guess I'm staying a square today. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Make sure you guys all your duly thumbs up over there. All right, let's get into Diava Talks. SmackDown, let's go. She signs on every day at 4, waiting for MAGA to enter the door. With a this and a that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA. Let's begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got bite. Come see Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diava hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but a force of steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diava's got game, and she's hard to beat. Diava, crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running the show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jew. With MAGAs in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, "Oh, look, we have a runner." Sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. That is for you, MAGA, you Trump supporters, the most emotional creatures that have ever walked the planet, especially you MAGA men. Oh my goodness. The emotions run deep. Deep. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. Me and my arrow. So, how old are you? Did you vote for Trump? Can I just ask you if you? Yeah, I need you to tell me how old you are, what state you voted in.
I'm 53 and I voted in Pennsylvania.
Okay, go ahead.
So, would you agree that the right has a very high consistency rate when it comes to fudging and not telling the truth?
Can you turn your TV down a touch? It's really loud.
No, you're not that important. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up, let's chat. Everybody else, just keep tapping that screen. Tap, 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 tap. Let's get up on that For You page. You know he was a Trump supporter. He had no decorum and he had no couth, no manners. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's chat. I am looking to talk to Trump voters because the Republicans are saying no food for you until the Democrats let us take away health care. So using food as a hostage for health care is diabolical. He did think he was about to cook and he left with his plate empty. Or no, his plate was full, should I say. Full plate. But hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Yeah, but when does Trump listen to the courts? He doesn't give a crap. No food for you until the Democrats let us take your health care. So on brand for MAGA because, well, they don't care about you. They simply don't care about you. I don't think that Donald Trump gave the game away. If you remember on True Social on September 29th, he's like, well, the government's going to shut down. I'll get Russell Vought on it to start getting rid of employees. He is reveling in this shutdown. He wants to gut the federal government. It's all in Project 2025. Skylar, did you vote for Trump?
Just tapping.
Oh, I appreciate it. I thought you were friendly, but I had to be sure. Where are you, MAGA? Why are you okay with this? Why are you okay with this? He wants to dismantle the government. He's fucking loving this government shutdown. You saw how devastated he was on Halloween where he threw a Great Gatsby party, right? Where it's like, let them eat cake. Oh, I have that background today too. Here's what Trump Kankletits did the other day. He's got his piece of cake right there. Looking all Marie Antoinette. Yeah, Jeanette, I can. Let them eat cake. Actually, they're not allowed to have cake. We don't like people on SNAP benefits to have cake or sugar or sugary drinks. You forgot that they don't want people on SNAP having sugar or unhealthy foods. So this is going to be a sugar-free cake. Made with garbanzo beans instead of sugar and flour. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. It's Sunday, y'all. Get to church. Hell no, I would never step foot in a motherfucking church. Nope. I will take my kids to a drag show before I take them to church. You know who else gets SNAP benefits in this country? You know who else gets SNAP benefits? Foster parents. Foster parents that are fostering all these children you're forcing women to have. Taking food right out of those mouths too. Sick fucks. Absolutely diabolical to use food as a hostage for healthcare. We are literally
literally now a third world country. If you have a country that will not feed their citizens, we are a third world country. We might need some of these other countries to start sending food aid our way, like we send to Africa and other countries when they have famines. If I'm wrong, come up here and tell me what I'm wrong about. Don't just stay in the comment section like a pussy and be like, you're wrong. Fuck off. Are you having a bottle today? Okay. Get in the box. Come on, Gabby. I thought people would be in the store stealing today. Why would you think people would be in the store stealing today? Why do you think people are going to steal? You think all poor people are just criminals? What the fuck is wrong with you? You people are insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, another accusation. That's right, that's TOB. I do not let them. There are some creators, and I don't tell anybody how to run their lives because everybody's different. But there's some creators that will let people go on and on and on with the misinformation and wait till it's all out and then just go back and try to debunk it all. And I just find it to be completely dangerous. How you have to shut them down. You have to shut them. You got to shut the nonsense down right away. Yeah, you do. You know you're a Trump supporter when you can't man up and come out of the comment section. Exactly. I think the misinformation is far too dangerous to let it keep spreading because people just scrolling by be like, oh, yeah, see? Yeah, that's right. When it's just straight misinformation, it confirms their bias. I just find it to be dangerous. But people can do what they want on their platforms. But I don't allow misinformation. I shut that shit down real quick. Somebody mute Gabby if she's still chatting. I'm inviting them all up here. They're just like Randy Hamilton. He can be muted next if he doesn't come up because they can't be pussy ass bitches in my live. They have to come up and use their voice and tell me their thoughts, or they can be muted. Hold on, I'm right here. Hold on, I'm still here. Just had to jump up and move something. Oh, come on up, MAGA. Let's go. Nearly 500 people in here. You can't tell me there's not Trump supporters in here. Use this effort to feed your people. I have. I've raised enough money that I've sent 71 families $40 for Thanksgiving dinners. What have you done, bitch? Me and my community here, we have fed 71 families Thanksgiving dinner. Just last week. The Aldi dinner or the Walmart? Walmart has a $40 meal as well. So what have you done? I have used my platform to help feed people. What have you done, bitch? I don't just talk the talk. I walk the walk too. You're welcome, Middle. Middle said, I'm one of those families. Hope I'm not embarrassing you, but since you posted, I would never out anybody. But hey, look, she's one of those families that got help. So I don't just talk the talk. I walk the walk. Do you? Yeah, you ain't commented since, have you? All right, we have a flash goal of roses. If I need 40 different people to send one rose. Thank you, Amber. All the families some of the families that have been helped are saying that they've been helped, and I really appreciate you putting it in here. It took me hours and hours and hours and days because of Cash App keep suspending my account for 24 hours because I was sending too many $40 out. But it took me a long time to get every single person paid. But you know what? It was a labor of love, and I loved it. I was happy, made my heart happy that could help so many people. That our community comes together, because that's what Democrats do. We take care of our own. And I took care of people anyone who asked, I gave the money to. Anyone who asked. I didn't ask if they were Democrat or Republican. Empty bellies don't have labels. If they needed help, I helped them. Period. We fed 71 families. I didn't ask if they were MAGA. I didn't ask if they were Trumpers. I didn't ask if they voted for Harris. There was no means testing. If I had the money, and it was in my Cash App or my Venmo, I sent it out. Ashley, thank you for the $40. Ashley just sent $40 to give Thanksgiving dinner to another family. Thanks, Ashley. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I do have people that are waiting. I had more people request than I had money for. So I told them if I got any more donations, then I could do more. So I do have people already that I can see. And we'll be able to see all the able-bodied on Snap out looting and stealing. Why do you think that they're going to be out looting and stealing? But just so you know, anybody, if you see somebody that's hungry, that's taking food or formula or something from a store, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. See what? Because they would. Exactly, Kat. They're saying that because that's what they would do. It's exactly right. Didn't see a thing. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. All the Republicans have to do is stop using food as a weapon to take away health care, and then maybe we could have the government back open. It's all projection. That's just what they would do. They would go and loot and steal if they didn't have food. That's what they're telling you. And guess who makes up the majority of SNAP benefits? Red states. Dina over on the Tube of You said it can't make their hearts happy because they don't have one. If that's not the goddamn truth. I invited Melvin up, so if Melvin wants to keep chirping and be a little pussy, he can, but he's not going to stay in my comment section. My email is diavatalks@gmail.com. It's also in the link tree in my bio. Donald Trump doesn't realize that the majority of people on SNAP benefits are in red states. The people that likely voted for him. Okay, now Melvin gets a mute. I've invited you up twice. Fuck off. They'll never understand the joy of giving. That's true. Oh, Minister Matthew, you're a family on SNAP. I'm sorry. Did you vote for Trump? He doesn't care. He thinks it's all Democrats that are on public assistance, but it's not. He doesn't. It's not that I don't think he cares. He absolutely doesn't give a flying fuck. Like straight up legit doesn't care. Fall over again? Mm-hmm. Oh. All right, if you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Not a single Trump voter. We're almost 30 minutes in. Crazy work. Can you put that in the trash, please, instead of leaving it there? Thank you. Yeah, and they think it's black people that are mostly on it too, and it's actually poor white people. Sad, sad. He's hurting his own people and they don't care. I mean, they're going to start caring now. I know somebody personally who's a Trump fan who gets everything from cash assistance, SNAP, Medicaid, Section 8 housing. They get all of it. All of it. And they're about to find the fuck out. Crazy. They just thought it was going to harm other people and not them. And they were okay with it, which still makes them a shit human. She's a single mom of 2 kids. Can't make it up. Darcia. It's Darcia or Darsha? Hope I'm saying it right, but it's a gorgeous name. Darcia, thank you for the $50 for Thanksgiving. Thank you. Twilight Goddess, thank you for the $2. Tell Trump supporters how much Trump doesn't care about them. The nuclear testing Trump wants would take place in a red county in Nevada. Do you know that that dumb motherfucker doesn't even know who tests our nuclear weapons? He said he was going to direct the Pentagon when it's the Department of Energy. He's so fucking dumb. He's the dumbest person that's ever sat behind the Resolute desk. He has no fucking clue what he's doing. He's so dumb. He doesn't know anything at all. He's a fucking moron. Oh no, church is out. Church is out. They already went to church today. I'm like, thank you, Jesus, for taking away the food. Thank you, Jesus, for taking away their health care. We know it's what you'd want. We praise you here today. But thank you, Jesus, for taking it all away. Darcia. Okay, I was right? Oh, goody. Okay, I said it right. Darcia or Darcy, my name. Okay. Thank you so much for that. It was very kind of you. Thank you. Or they're at church going, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me change the background. Hold on. Let me change the background. This is what I had today. All right. The Republican health plan is just pray about it, right? Or they went to church today. They're like, our God is an awesome God. He reigns. Fuck the immigrants. Fuck the poor. Yeah, take it all away, bitches. Whoom, whoom, whoom. That's Trump supporters today. I mean, straight up. Hey, Renisi. Gwenny, and you're going to have to buy. Oh, you have 0 followers. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody gives a shit what you have to say. Like, literally no one cares. Fuck off. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Thank you for the follow, Leslie. Just pray about it. That's the new health. That's the Republican healthcare plan. The ACA has been up for how many years? 15? 15 years? Is it flawed? Yes. But have the Republicans proposed any changes to try to fix the ACA or just to gut it and just end it? You can't complain about it when you've never done anything to try to help it. Because the Republicans don't give a shit about the American people. They care about billionaires and they care about businesses. That's what they care about. Ever since Reagan, tax cuts for the rich, fuck them young, the commoners. Yep, I might have to do a restart. Not small businesses, not everyday mom and pop shops. No. Hey, Connor. What is it going to take to wake them up? I don't know. Some of them would need to be hit over the head and it still wouldn't help. So I don't know. Last Dems shutdown when Dems voted against civil rights. Well, that's just not true. And you know it. You're stupid. They just come in and say the dumbest shit they just make up shit as they go. Just making up shit as they go. Piss off. I'd rather talk to myself than talk to you. You're a liar. You just come in making up shit. It's the Democrats. It's the Democrats who passed the civil rights measure. Sure wasn't fucking Republicans. Lord my God. Michelle, thank you for the dollar. ACA is 15 years old, probably why MAGA wants to fuck it. Oh. Oh. A million claps to hands together. Oh. No lies detected. These people confuse the Southern Democrats, Dixiecrats with modern day Democrats. I know. Because they're stupid. They're like, it was them there Democrats. Yeah, but were they conservative or were they liberal? Okay, you got to put there's nuance to it all. Not just were Democrats. Yeah, we know what Dixiecrats, Democrats, we already know. China's First Amendment. What the fuck does that mean? Zero followers. Nobody gives a shit. Piss off. You're a bot. Say hi to Vladimir. Say hi to Pootie Pants. Oh yeah, Amazon got a huge $1 billion tax break from the big beautiful bill and is now laying off 30,000 people. And so no, it doesn't trickle down. We have over 40 years of trickle down. Economics does not work. That's true. They can't distinguish between there, and there. That's true. Oh, yeah. It doesn't trickle down. Oh, definitely, Leela. They definitely don't know your. Oh, my Lord. You're stupid without the apostrophe E. Raquel, thank you for the $10. Venmo, thank you for always speaking truth and facts. Thank you so much, Raquel. I really do appreciate that. I appreciate you guys' support. And ice is crunchy. I did. Jen Hamilton, the Answer to Yours, I did see her video and the song that guy wrote. After deconstructing from Christianity, that song moved me. I guess I'm gonna have to do a quick restart. We're going on 40 minutes. I haven't had a single Trump voter. They won't come up. They just won't come up. I can't get anybody to come up and talk to me. It's not fun to just sit here and talk to myself. Is there any Trump supporters going to come up? Because they will chirp like a motherfucker in the comment section, but they will not come up and talk. Why are you so scared to talk? Is it because you can't defend Daddy Trump anymore? All right, Country Sapphire. She's going to go ahead and get a mute now because I invited her up and she declined. Where are you? Somebody already muted her, I think. Oh, nope, there she is. Now she's going to be muted. There we go. Bye-bye. They're absolutely in hiding. No, because when they come into Democrat lives, we're like, what's the proof? Give me a source. They don't ever have any. So they've become wise to the fact that we don't let them just come up here and spew shit. They have to back it up with something. And they can't. And that's the problem. They can't, and that's the problem. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guess away. Oh yeah, their source is Trump or Mike Johnson or Caroline Leavitt. They never need a single shred of proof to believe a lie, or conspiracy, or a lie, but they need tons of evidence and undisputable evidence to believe the truth. It's crazy. Oh yeah, or just look out your window. I'll look around and I can see it. It's common sense. All right, I'm going to do a quick restart, y'all. This is ridiculous. I'll be right back. I'm not going to take a break so I haven't even been here that long, but I'm going to do a quick restart. Y'all come right back. This is crazy. Nearly 45 minutes into it, not a single Trump voter. They were in the comment section, but you cannot get them to come up. I get to fight with my square again. Great. Can't wait. That's going to be fun. Hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Everybody else, thank you for coming and tapping. Let's tap that screen. Tap that screen. Let's get back up on the For You page as quick as we can. And hopefully we'll get some Trump voters in today. But Lord have mercy. They've been quiet. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for coming back. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for choosing to spend your Sunday with me. If you voted for Donald Trump, you're going to hit the guest request, come up and let's chat. If you voted for Kamala Harris, you're going to tap that screen, tap the screen. Actually, you could just punch Mike Johnson in the face. Don't break your phone. But it's cathartic. Just smash his face. But we are looking to speak to people who voted for Donald Trump. So hit the guest request and pop on up. I don't think there's any in here yet. We haven't hit the For You page, so probably not in here. Minister Matthew, thanks for coming back. What if you voted for Jeb? Okay, doing a write-in candidate is throwing your vote away and giving it to Trump. So fuck off. You're just as bad. Because your vote got us Trump too. But anyway, come on in. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Because no food for you until the Democrats let us take your health care away. Come on up, Trump voters. I am looking to talk to you. Let's talk about no food for you until the Democrats let us take away your health care. Hey, happy Sunday, Rick. When you have a country that is no longer feeding its citizens or making sure that they have food, we are now a third world country. Congratulations, y'all. We did it. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Let's chat. Come on up. JJ, thank you for sharing the live so many times. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Everybody, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to spend your Sunday with me. Hi, I'm Diava Talks. I'm here every single day, 7 days a week from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, talking to Trump voters and trying to hold them accountable for what they voted for and what's happening right now in the political climate. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's have a talk. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Make sure you give me a follow. Do your daily heart me up there. I'd really appreciate that. That really helps the algorithm. And ow, you're digging my leg. Get down, Bobo. Nope, no piercings. No bull piercing. But what's wrong if I did? Who cares? Why don't the Dems just sign the deal? Maybe the Republicans do not have anything to replace it. The Democrats don't have any. I mean, the Republicans don't have any healthcare plan to replace it. Donald Trump was asked during the debate with Kamala Harris if he had his healthcare plan ready yet, because he already had 4 years. And he said, I have concepts of a plan. AKA, I still have no plan. There is no plan. Marjorie Taylor Greene has told us there is no plan. They have nothing. You can't just take back. You just can't kick people off insurance with nothing to replace it. You can't just take healthcare away from 20 million people with nothing to replace it. It's just because Obama did it. That's the only reason. Wes, you're a liar. So I'm going to go ahead and mute you in the comment section. If you want to come up here and have a conversation about it, please hit the guest request and come on up. But you're not going to post misinformation in my live. You damn sure know when Marjorie Taylor Greene is aligning with our side, something is fucked up in that party. Nope, Democrats didn't do anything. But we can talk about it, Patty. Nope, Obamacare did not ruin healthcare. It is the only way I had insurance for many, many years. I had a pre-existing condition. Oh, I don't trust Marjorie Taylor Greene either, but even a broken clock is right twice a day. If you're a Trump voter and you've been invited to come up and you don't, you're going to be muted. I'm just letting you know from the comment section. If you're going to be a pussy ass bitch and stay in the comment section, you're not going to just be a keyboard abuser. You got to come up and talk. Use your big boy voice. Or your big girl voice, like Patty. Her woefully incorrect. Thumb thugs. Oh my God, I love it. Thumb thugs. That is the best one. Oh my God, I love it. Thumb thugs. Why come up? All I do is lie. Come tell me what I've lied about, Dave. I'll give you the floor, sir. Dave, where are you? Dave? Dave? Come on, thumb thug. I did hear about the Utah concentration camps for the homeless. Exactly what we told you they were going to do. And you guys said we were fear mongering. Oh my God, it's almost like we told you. Unfortunately, Jesse James, that's just not true. And you're just too much of a pussy to come up here and talk about it. So you can be wrong and you can live in your delusion. The affordable health care is not free. You do understand it's not free. You like pay for it. Ruben, shut the fuck up. They need forced intervention. Sticking them into a homeless camp that they're not allowed to leave is prison. You're not helping them. Fucking idiot. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Come on up, clean Tiff Talk. You apparently don't know how anything fucking works. Yes, I cuss like a sailor. Get the fuck over it. It's an 18 and up live. And I'm a grown-ass woman. I can cuss if I want to. Thank you. They are so delusional, guys. Do you see these things? Do you see what they're typing in the comment section? Do you see the absolute unhinged, untrue, completely false things that they're saying? They are delusional and they do not live in reality. They're absolutely insane. They are lying because they have nothing else. It is impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. Do you hear me, MAGA? Listen up. Put your listening ears on. It is impossible. Yes, I voted for Kamala Harris. Duh. It is impossible for undocumented immigrants to get health care in this country. I repeat, it is impossible to get health care for undocumented immigrants in this country. It's not a thing. It doesn't happen. You've been lied to. ICE agent, are you peeing? Fucking weird. They're so gross. Tell me what I'm lying about, Eileen. Don't call me a liar and just keep scrolling on. Come up and tell me what I'm lying about. His fucking username was ICE agent. He's a piece of shit anyway. They're so nasty. Motherless behavior. Yeah, that's all I got, piss. Come on up, guys. Let's go. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. We're going on almost an hour. And I cannot get a single Trump voter to come up and talk to me. They are so scared to talk to me. Or they just can't defend this shit anymore and they know it. It's insane. Oh, that makes so much sense. Wow. If we're scared of your eyebrows, fucking grow up. We're scared of your eyebrows. What the fuck does that even mean? So stupid. I don't care what you say, Gigi. I don't care what you say, Gigi. I don't care what you say, Gigi. Undocumented immigrants don't get any health insurance. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You dumb fuckers. It is illegal in this country for undocumented immigrants to get health insurance. They cannot get ACA. They cannot get Medicaid. They cannot get Medicare. Fucking stop already, you goddamn idiots. Jesus Christ. Why did you tell that to Joe Biden? Tell him what? They don't get it. You fucking idiots. Do you ever just Google anything? Duck, go anything? Anything at all? Fucking shit, they're so dumb. Kim, do you vote for Trump?
No, I did not. Great job you're doing.
Thank you. I'm only inviting Trump supporters up. You must have said something in the comment section to make my moderators think that you are a Trump supporter. They literally, there's no such thing as underground care. What the fuck are you talking about? I can't do it. They're so fucking stupid. Just you're getting muted. You're just too dumb. And I'm not even inviting you up. Underground care. They're getting underground care, y'all. Like the Underground Railroad, I guess. Fuck, these people are insane. They're fucking insane. They are just making shit up. They are making shit up. They don't know how anything works, which is why everything is a conspiracy theory. You have to have a social security number to get any government benefit, period. And if they have a social security number, they're not undocumented. But that is a new one, right, Mary? That is a new one. That is a new one. That is a new one. They have an underground healthcare thing going on. So stupid. They won't learn. They won't admit they're wrong. And they stand 10 toes deep in the dumb motherfucking shit that they believe. That is just bullshit. My God. Underground healthcare, y'all. They're trying to make an excuse for the way they voted, no matter how ridiculous it sounds. Exactly. Thank you, Maui Wise. That's exactly right. As a nurse, I would help anyone who is hurting. I'm not going to ask if they're documented. Exactly. What stupid stuff, David? Come talk to me. Come on, David. I invited you. Right? If it was underground healthcare, it wouldn't be funded with tax dollars. That underground healthcare. That underground healthcare. That underground healthcare. Oh, yeah. God, they're so dumb. So dumb. I heard underground healthcare is dirt cheap. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Come on, David. How big a boy are you? Bright, why don't you come up and talk? Right? I need me some underground medical care. Oh my God, it's so pathetic. It's so painful. Come on, Bright. Let's go. Box up, bitch. This is the first time I've had no MAGA in an hour. None, not one. Of course, women taking care of business. They either cannot justify it anymore, they don't have a defense for it anymore, or they've changed their mind because they're like, yeah, this shit's awful. They're embarrassed by their vote. Otherwise, they'd be up here proud as a peacock telling me all about it. So that just goes to tell me they know they're in the wrong. Hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. It's never been this slow, where I've had no one, not a single Trump voter, not one. It's never been this slow. Never. They ain't watching football. I thought they boycotted NFL because it was woke. Now, Saturday during college ball, that's different. Yeah, Sundays are not usually this slow. Not where I've had none. None, not a one. With almost 600 people in here. This is not 600 Democrats, okay? There are Trump supporters in here. They will not come up. They are fucking beta pussies is what they are. It's pathetic. There's no car racing on today. Pathetic. Fucking losers. They're just losers. Of course he's not going to allow anybody into the ballroom except for his fucking billionaire friends. None of us are ever going to see that ballroom. Do you know there's already a ballroom that fits like 1,000 people? Do they have underground snap too? Oh, that's right, Dave. They're all watching women's sports, making sure there's no men there, right? They're so stupid. I know, Emma. Oh, they're at the underground ballroom. Oh, there is NASCAR today? Oh, okay. I don't watch at all. I have no interest in NASCAR. Oh, last race of the season. When is it over? Shit, then maybe they'll come in. I know the Daytona 500 is always in February-ish because it always used to be around my son's birthday. My mom and dad would ask me to do my mom and dad would ask me to have the birthday party before or after the Daytona 500 because they didn't want to miss it. No. Just come or don't come. I mean, especially when they're little, when you have little kids, there's certain things. Oh, NASCAR is so boring. It's a sadistic sport, in my opinion. I think NASCAR car racing is a sadistic a sadistic sport, because it's not exciting until there's a fucking accident and everyone gets all woohoo, waiting for a fucking accident. I think it's crazy. Wanting an accident. Anyway, if you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. NASCAR is just so boring. My mom and dad love it, but they're also MAGA, so it tracks. I mean, if you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. I'm looking for you. Come on up. Let's talk. I want to just talk to somebody. I'll even try to be calm so we can have a conversation. Just don't crash out on me. I won't crash out on you. Come on, Julie. Come on. Come on, Susie. Over 500 people, and I cannot get a single Trump voter to come up here. This is wild. Where's Kelly? It's crazy. I'm looking for Trump voters. Come on up and talk to me. Let's have a conversation about what's going on with this shutdown. If you voted for Trump, come on up. Let's talk. Yeah, I see bots everywhere too, apparently, because ain't none of them coming up. Those Russian bot farms must be going nuts. I know I see them go up on RJ. They go up on, I just don't know. I even talk to Raymond right now, right? Except for I have him blocked. Maybe it's because I block him. I know a lot of the other creators don't block them, but if they're just absolute shitbag people, or I've talked to them multiple times and they're just still awful people, I'd rather just block them. I am not going to platform the bigots, and it's just gross. Yeah, go and fight Francis. Oh, Dame, no. Oh, I can't take him. I know they're all bigots, but, Nope, not DJ either. He was on RJ's this morning and he turned his camera on. DJ looks exactly like you think he would look. Exactly like a white MAGA. Nope, I got Trad blocked too. He turned his camera on. You're just like a regular old MAGA. Trad's insufferable. I can't handle. I can't. If Johnny keeps someone for more than a couple of minutes. Thank you, Simply the Best. Thank you so much. Simply the Best said, Dialba, you're a big highlight of my day. Thank you, Simply the Best. Yeah, Colt girl. I think for the most part, DJ had all his teeth. I couldn't really see his teeth too much. Yeah, I leave too. I can't handle trad. Yeah, people with 6 teeth defending billionaires with 8 yachts. Thank you, Mola. Why does he have him on so much? Because he has no other opposition. As you can see, we can't get MAGA up, so he knows he's got somebody to talk to that his audience will see. When you do this as your job, and this is my only source of income. Because the job I got, the background check is halted because of the government shutdown. I have no idea when I'm ever going to start working. So this is my only source of income. So if we don't have conversations, people aren't giving us donations typically. And so I know that's Johnny's job too. So he's got to have some kind of, to keep people engaged so people don't leave. Because that's how we make our money. That's how we make our living. And I can say something now, but I am officially going through a divorce. So this is my only source of income. So, but I'm happy. So that's why I understand why I understand why he platforms him, just so he can have some kind of, no, my husband's MAGA. No, it's don't be sorry. No, don't be sorry. It's good. Yes, we will have a celebration, but it's final. So I understand why Johnny does that. When this is your living, you got to have conversations or you don't get the donations that you need to sustain, your job. So, oh yeah. No, my first husband, Troy and Sabrina's dad is Mexican. Ava and Chase's dad is white. Actually, his mother is Ukrainian, and they're huge MAGA. Yeah. Yeah, DJ Stone, Tony, I get you. I guess they don't like. They just don't want to talk to me. I just don't understand why. I don't get it. Yeah, I still get it. No, my first husband, the one I was with since I was 15 till I was 38. He was Mexican. He is a staunch Democrat. He voted Kamala Harris. He was Kamala all the way. None of my kids are MAGA. No. No. My adult daughter, my adult son, my ex-husband, they all vote Kamala. But anywho, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and let's get chatting. I absolutely raised them right. Absolutely. I'm still raising 2, but holy cow. Thank you for the Viking hammer, Tony. That was so fucking cool. I've never seen that before. Oh my word. Thank you. It was amazing. Hi, Mary. So I get to do single motherhood all over again. Yay. This should be so much fun. Technically, I raised my kids left. Exactly. No, I can't start the other job because I have to have a background check through the government, and the government shutdown has completely delayed it. I have absolutely no idea when I'll be able to start working. Thanks, Callie girl. That's how it's been for the last few years, Taylor. So Anywho, should I do one more restart? Because this is ridiculous. Maybe I'm going to have to find a background that might draw them in or make them angry for quickly. Maybe draw them in a little better. Absolute rage bait. Absolutely, Taylor. I've been doing it for years, and I'm done with that. All right, I'm gonna restart real quick. I'm gonna give me just like 2 seconds to find a better background because I have to scroll. You guys, I make 5 to 10 backgrounds a day, so my camera roll or my gallery is full of backgrounds. Okay. All right. Let me just start. I'll be right back, guys. Y'all promise to come back.
You know that feeling when you.
All right. I cannot get a Trump voter to save my life, so I'm going to change the background to something that hopefully will piss them off and make them want to come in. Okay. Hello again. Welcome back. Usually this gets them up to come up and be like, yeah, he's doing this. So let's hope to see if this one works. Thank you for those that have come back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, House of Dogs, I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for coming back, guys. Thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate you guys coming back. I know there's so many other lives that you could go watch, and I really appreciate that you come and support me. I really do. So I made a new Discord. Okay, thanks, Princess. Let me look at it. Thank you, Callie girl. I really do appreciate you guys. You have no idea how much it means to me to have your support. So if you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody else, just keep tapping that screen. Let's get up on that For You page as quick as we can. Let's get back up on that For You page as quick as we can. Hopefully we can get some conversation going. Thank you, Simply Erica. I do appreciate it so much. MAGAs thanks Trump and Take a Bow for making this year one for the history book. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Hey, AZ Mike. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks, Terry. Appreciate you. But I am looking for Trump voters. I would like for you to come up and tell me, how is Trump putting America first? I am. Oh, I like that, Princess. If you voted for Donald Trump, looking to talk to you. Come up and tell me, how is Trump putting America first? think it's a valid question. I'd like to hear your thoughts. I'm sure it does. Thank you for sharing that. But hey, everybody else, just keep on tapping that screen. We should be hitting that For You page any moment now. Usually it's between 5 and 10,000, and you guys interacting, sharing, and all those things with the live. It helps keep it up on the For You page. So thank you for all your help getting it us up there. We're looking to talk to Trump supporters and Trump voters and tell me, how is Trump putting America first? I'm eager to hear. I'm eager to hear. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up, guys. I want to chat with you. If you could just tell me how Trump is putting America first, I'd love to hear what you have to say. Welcome in, everybody. Get going. Thank you for tapping and sharing. I see all the reposts and shares. Thank you so much. Come on up, Jake. Let's chat. I'm looking for Trump voters to answer this question for me, not in the chat, but up here talking to me. There we go. Hi, Jake. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
All right. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 22, Michigan.
You said he's getting all the illegals out. You mean talking about the undocumented immigrants?
No, I'm talking about the illegals.
We don't use dehumanizing terms on my live because they're still human beings. So we don't, it's just a way to dehumanize them, which is gross. But anyway,
they came here illegally,
it doesn't matter. Is it because of the law?
Yeah.
You voted for a criminal. You don't care about the law. You don't care that he's breaking the law right now.
Are you talking about the 34 felonies that were miscounted 34 times?
No. I'm talking about the felonies he was convicted of 34 felonies. They were documents that he signed in ledgers that he wrote. So they weren't miscounted.
They were allegations.
No, sir. He was convicted on them.
They were allegations.
They were not allegations. He was convicted on them. A jury convicted him. An allegation would be before it went to trial. It would be an allegation. But after the fact, after he's convicted, it's a convicted in their felonies. So,
okay, sure.
Yeah. So you voted for a felon, but you care about the.
I guess if you want to make yourself right, then
I'm not. It's not to make myself right. Your feelings about facts don't matter.
Feelings about facts.
The fact remains that he's a convicted felon, whether you like it or believe it, doesn't matter.
Well, the fact that illegal immigrants come here illegally is a fact, whether you like it or not.
Correct. Who cares? But
well, you did care. You
no.
told me to not use quote unquote dehumanizing language.
Yes, don't use dehumanizing language. That's correct. But them coming here is the same infraction as jaywalking. It's not a felony. It's the same thing as jaywalking, going across the street, not in a crosswalk. It's the same thing.
As coming here illegally?
Yes. Yes.
It's not the same thing.
It surely is. Can you prove me wrong?
I can.
Then go.
Coming here illegally?
No.
Crime.
No. I said prove it.
How do you expect me to prove it?
Go look at the law. You have Google in your hand.
Well, can you tell me how it's not different?
It's a civil infraction. It's not a felony. It's a civil. It's not a criminal. It's not a criminal court. It's a civil court correct, but it's civil. It's not on the same level as a felon or a felony.
So do you think terrorists coming in here illegally?
The only T groups that we have in America right now his name is ICE.
No.
They're terrorizing the people of this country. They are kidnapping people off the streets and throwing them into internment camps, ignoring the Constitution and the Fourth Amendment.
Okay, yeah, sure.
That's what's happening. I don't know what you, I don't know. It's not what I think. The Fourth Amendment says you cannot, on legal search and seizures, you have to have a warrant. You can't go up to people and say, show me your fucking papers. This isn't 1930s Germany, dude. And
again, people who break the law.
Like Trump. So Trump should be back in jail. So Trump, so you guys didn't hold Trump accountable. He was found guilty, and the only reason why the judge had to give not a dismissal, but a not give a jail time is because you guys fucking elected him. If you wouldn't have put him back in the White House, he would be in jail.
Well, the people elected him. So, anyways.
So Trump should be punished. Trump should be punished.
Before you rudely talked over me,
Trump should be punished.
Is how do you feel about the people coming in here illegally and cutting?
I don't care. I don't care if they come here. I don't care if they have paperwork. No one deserves to be kidnapped from the street, thrown in internment camps. They are not being returned to their country of origin. They are being imprisoned. That is not deportation. That is not deportation. Deportation would be returning them to their home countries. It is not. They are imprisoning them.
No,
yes, they are.
Well, you guys wanted it so due process.
No, that's not due process. They get due process. No. You don't send them to jail first and then say they get due process afterward. They get due process before being sent to a jail. You are too stupid to have this conversation. You do not know what you're talking about. You do not know what you're talking about.
You do understand that if we give the million.
You do not know what you're talking about.
Why? We started off on such a good foot.
Dude, because due process, due process happens before people go to jail. Due process is before they go to jail.
Yes, I understand that. But if we give the millions of people or the hundred thousands of, whatever number it is, if we give them all due process.
No, we do have numbers. We do. No, Obama and Joe Biden successfully deported a ton of people, and they all got due process. It can be done. It's how it must be done. It must be done. It must be done according to the Constitution.
Obama did not give due process.
Yes, he did. Expedited removal is a form of due process. Yes, it is. So shut your mouth. He wasn't kidnapping people off the streets and throwing them in internment camps. He was not. We didn't have to have ICE. We did not have to have ICE. He did not have to have ICE going around like the goddamn Gestapo and snatching people off the streets. The law and the Constitution says they get due process. I don't give a flying fuck whether you like it or not. They get due process. And kidnapping them is a crime. What ICE is doing, why do you think they're covering their faces? You think they're covering their faces because they don't want to get doxxed? No, they're covering their faces because they know what they're fucking doing is wrong.
Are we actually fucking serious?
Yeah, like we are so serious.
Did you notice how he came in polite and now every other word is seriously fucking seriously fuck seriously? Because that's who they really are.
That's
serious. You can't help yourself, dude. So the truth of the matter is you don't know anything about Title VIII. You don't know what law we are under. You don't understand that we are supposed to uphold the law per the Constitution. We welcome migrants. We welcome the people to seek asylum and turn themselves into Border Patrol. They are not breaking the law when they turn themselves into Border Patrol. They have one. Shut up! You will not talk over me.
Oh, but I'm being rude.
Guarantee.
I'm being so rude.
Guarantee. You will not talk over me.
You've been talking.
Keep him on mute. Keep him on mute, Moz. Keep him on mute because he's going to learn today to have manners. You do not understand Title VIII. You do not understand the consequences that when somebody seeks asylum, they turn themselves into Border Patrol. They are no longer undocumented. Once they are turned into Border Patrol, they are given the due process to go through the immigration, to go before a commissioner or an immigration judge, and they have 1 year to prove that they were legitimately seeking asylum. 92% of those cases end up going back to their home country. If you don't comprehend what Title VIII is, I suggest you start reading history because it's been the law of the land for 60 years. You don't like the law? Change the law.
But what I've been trying to say before you guys keep talking over me.
Stop whining. Just talk. Just talk.
You're talking over me again.
Just talk and stop whining. Just talk.
Not whining. You've been whining this whole time like a little bitch. Anyways.
Yeah.
What I was trying to say are the people. And you muted me again.
I'm not muting you. I have mods, dude. It's not me.
You're being rude.
Just say what you want to say. You don't need to whine. Stop whining about talking over you. Just talk. Just talk.
I am.
You are. You're an incel.
Talk.
What's wrong with this entire
No,
country?
she's telling me to talk, and I'm talking.
No,
Keep talking over me.
you're an
Oh, yeah, you
incel.
want me to
You
talk
said
over
I
you?
am. It was
I need
perfect.
manners, right?
You admitted it. You admitted it.
I was
You're an
admitting
incel.
to talking when she told me to talk. I said I am. I was not talking to you. Anyways, I don't really know why there's another person in here, but again,
She's
what
my
I was trying to
co-host.
say
I bring her up
are
every day.
The people who come in here illegally are cutting the line for the people who are waiting.
You don't get to talk about law when you voted for illegal. You voted for all the people committing crimes against this country in the upper echelon of our society right now. They are literally harming American citizens. They are deporting people who were here with legal visas. And the thing that's amazing to me about you guys that come up and try to call it illegal, you don't even comprehend that he married two, not one, but two women that stayed in this country past their visas, and they married them so that they could have chain migration and anchor babies. Both Melania and Ivana, both were in this country and produced kin for him without being legal citizens.
Correct. 4 anchor
You still
babies.
didn't let me finish. I mean, you're rattling on about me.
Neither
talking
did
over
your
and stuff.
mom. Your mom didn't let you finish because you missed a couple of brainstem
Fucking
processes.
stupid. What the fuck?
Anyway,
Mama.
speak.
So we're going to insults. I love it.
Jake,
Classic
just
Yeah.
talk,
party.
Jake.
I love it.
You called her a bitch. You called her a bitch 10 seconds ago, you dumbass.
Yeah, she was also insulting me. So
Can you just talk?
every time I do, I get talked over.
Stop whining and just make your point.
I can't make my point if I'm being talked over and muted.
And you're still
Do you not
whining.
understand that? Are you
You're
fucking
still
stupid?
whining.
Could you imagine this cat in bed? Are you going to let me finish? Are you going to let me finish? Is it good for you? Should I whisper more? Should I whine more? Is it good for you? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Am I ever going to get to finish? Okay.
Every time I talk. Every time.
Can we get back to politics, please? And stop saying, stop talking over me. Stop talking over me. Stop
He
talking
hopped
over
off
me.
politics. The fuck?
And I'm the host and I'm telling you to get back on it. So say fucking something or I'll move on.
Yes, blame the Trump supporter. Yes, always. Yep. Classic Democrats.
Like, are you ever going to fucking say something?
I am. The people who come here illegally cut the line for the people who are waiting.
And there's a immigration attorney on this app called Rolo. He has come up into my live multiple times to explain that they don't cut the line at all. Those two things are processed completely differently, and they do not cut in line upon the other. They're two totally different processes that
Cutting the
have
line
nothing.
top-
Hey, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Don't talk over me. I'm explaining to you that there are two different avenues. They aren't the same. They have nothing to do with each other. That means they are not cutting the line. That is the point of telling it to you. They aren't cutting the line. They're processed completely different.
Okay, so if they are completely different, why do they hop the border instead of waiting in line, and so we don't have any
Because
problems?
maybe people that are seeking asylum are typically in fear of their life. They're in danger in their country, which is why they are
Not everybody who
granted.
comes here illegally
Which is
is
why
facing
they.
asylum.
And again, you are talking in the middle of my sentence. I do not allow men to speak over me. I am not going to allow someone who's been a man for 4 years. Shut your fucking mouth when I'm speaking. Seeking asylum. A lot of them are seeking asylum because they're in fear for their life. They can't wait to come over here for years on end.
Yes, hint, a lot of them. Not all of them.
That's what I said to you not more than 10 minutes ago. I said 92% of them have due process, present themselves to Border Patrol, go before an immigration judge, and 92% of them are denied to remain in the United States. That's how it works under Title 8. I know it's really hard for you to comprehend, but here's the thing, Jake, and I'm going to ask you this with genuineness that you will answer. Do you think that we have a problem
Yes,
at the
line
border
cutting.
with the cartel?
Probably not.
So now, all of a sudden, Trump supporters don't believe there's a problem with the cartel, but they're supporting the Trump administration dropping boom booms on people in boats that aren't even headed to the United States. That's illegal. That's an international war crime, sir. But you support that.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
You're sick. Extrajudicial killing of people that he has no, they had provided no evidence that they had rugs. They had zero evidence that there was any substances on those boats. They just played judge, jury, and executioner. That is extrajudicial killing, and it is a war crime. It is an international crime. You cannot fucking do that. You sick motherfucker. I bet you call yourself a Christian too, you pathetic shit.
I am a Christian.
No, you're not. No, you absolutely are not.
Christ-like about people who go after the very thing that the Bible says you're supposed to do. Take care of the sick. Take care of the visitor.
Take care of the hungry.
You do not seem to comprehend that at all. In addition to that, as a Trump supporter, I find it interesting that you go completely against what Trump is telling you and spoon-feeding you about this war against the cartel. So if you don't believe that there's an issue with the cartel, then you should not be supporting that there's boom booming going on in the middle of the ocean. In addition to that, you should believe that the people seeking asylum from these other countries are in fear of their lives against the cartel, the one Trump's telling you exists. That's how dumb you are.
And Jake, if I remember correctly, wasn't Jesus a Palestinian refugee that was running for their lives so that King Herod didn't unalive him? So his parents had to flee their country and were looking for some place to stay because Jesus was about to be born.
He doesn't know who Jesus is.
Okay, what? And I bet you're about. So there is no hate like Christian, and there's no love like Christian hate. What does the Bible say about immigrants? Specifically, the commandment to you on how to treat immigrants. What does the Bible say?
It says show love to thy neighbor.
Nope. I mean, that says that too, but specifically about immigrants. If you don't know, just say you don't know and I'll tell you.
I don't know.
The Bible says to treat the immigrant as a citizen because you too were once an immigrant in the land of Egypt. He was specifically told you to treat them as a citizen. Those exact words. Treat them as a citizen. So your dehumanization about them coming across a line and being undocumented, you are doing opposite of what Christ told you to do and that book that you follow, okay? Or you're supposed to follow. The Bible also says that you should feed the poor, not take away their SNAP benefits or their fucking health care. There is nothing Christian about you. There is nothing Christian about Donald Trump. There's Donald. Your taxes already due, you dumb fuck.
Yeah. I'm saying.
Yeah, prisoners. It pays for prisoners to have 3 meals a day, for them to have health care, for them to have that. You're now paying billions and billions of dollars for immigrants to have 3 meals a day, a bed to sleep in because they're staying in detention centers. Your taxpayers are paying for all of them to have that. So should your U.S. citizens be able to have health care on your dime? Yes. And we pay for Congress to have health care. And we pay for Donald Trump to have health care. We pay for everyone in Trump's cabinet to have health care. So yeah, should we pay health care for each other? Yeah.
You're literally paying for Trump's cabinet to live in military housing as we speak. People who can afford their own homes,
don't pay anything.
who make hundreds of thousands of dollars or billions every year, you are paying for them to displace military service members who protect this country right here, right now, to remain on post. You don't even comprehend what
You know,
that
yelling's
means.
not going to make it
That
sound
means
right,
that
right?
he's displacing, they are displacing military service members from on-base housing.
You do know yelling's not gonna
And
make it
Jake,
sound right.
shut up. We're passionate. Be quiet. And don't call us yelling or just screaming. We're passionate and we're angry. If you're not angry, you're not paying attention to what he's doing to this country. And number two, you little chud. You little chud.
Oh, back to insults.
You are not a Christian. So stop going around telling everyone that you are, because you don't follow anything that the Bible says. You don't follow
Bible also
anything.
says follow the law.
I'm sure Jesus would come down here and be like, yeah, Jake, they need to follow the law. So you should like imprison them. They should have thrown Mary and Joseph in prison because they were fleeing so that Herod didn't kill him. So you should just take my mom and dad. You should take Mary and Joseph and they should be in a fucking prison because they crossed over a line to seek refuge. Look at these immigrants as if they were Mary and Joseph, you fucking dickhead. Go ahead, Mitria.
Why are we going straight back to insults?
Just shut up.
You made a comment, and I'm curious to know your tax dollars. You said, how much are you putting into the tax system?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Because I can tell you what I put into the system, and then you made a comment afterwards that said people that don't work don't pay taxes. I'm on disability. Please shut the fuck up while I'm speaking.
But,
I'm not asking.
Be quiet. Nobody, unless they're disabled, everybody works, bitch. Nobody can afford to live without working, stupid. Oh, he left. Go ahead, finish it anyway, Mitria.
He said, and I saw another comment in the comments too that was similar.
You did not get kicked. It said guest disconnected. It tells me at the top. It would tell me if a moderator moved you. It would tell me if TikTok removed you. It said guest disconnected. You are lying. No one disconnected you. You're a fucking liar.
And I think it was a Freudian slip that he agreed to being an incel. But anyway.
Right? Got that too.
The truth is, like, I know before what happened with me, how much I was making and how much I paid into the system. So, like, the fact that you're going to talk about people who don't work, don't pay taxes, when I say to fuck off, Jake and people like Jake, I honestly mean fuck off. Fuck off of a bridge or wherever you want to do it at. I don't care. I'm like, y'all are so stupid. I paid plenty of taxes, and I definitely paid more than 22-year-old red-pilled incel Jake did prior to what happened to me. So I'm going to sit back and I'm going to collect my benefits that I paid into the system, my disability, my SNAP benefits, my EBT. I'm going to collect whatever housing benefits I can get and things like that. And y'all can deal with it, or
Exactly.
you can leave the country.
And
Russia's looking for MAGA.
And just so you know, Jake said he was dropped, right? And I said, no, he wasn't. DJ Tony invited him back up twice, and he didn't accept the invitation. He did drop himself. You fucking little liar.
The other thing that's so interesting about the tax argument is they literally, and especially calling themselves Christians, right? Because
So
in
gross.
all the biblical stories, they talk about making one fish into multiple fish to feed the hungry, right? They talk about making sure that you lead people out of danger, not into danger. The Bible literally preaches about treating thy neighbor as thyself, brothers and sisters, leading them into safety zones throughout biblical stories. But when they're up here, all they talk about is harming thy neighbor and welcoming the people who actually caused the harm to said neighbor. The other part that was so interesting about the tax argument consistently is most of these people, and at 22, he's probably not paying much taxes, if any at all.
He's probably still living at home.
Which means he'd be exempt, right? But taxes are literally paid to the federal government for what? For we the people, for the collective good of our society, for infrastructure, for law enforcement, for emergency services, for roads, for bridges, for maintenance, for the very things that the collective good as a society needs, for emergencies like FEMA. The fact that they don't comprehend that they are withholding and stealing the FEMA money and then buying jets and housing them in military housing, literally destroying the White House East Wing, not a hallway, the entire East Wing is gone. It is destroyed. That is not retrofitting. That is not renovation. That is destruction on our dime.
Absolutely. And that's why them saying about they're not going to release the funds and the SNAP contingency fund. I personally don't think the money's there. That's my own personal opinion. I have no proof of that. So I always tell you, if it's my opinion, I'll make sure I tell you.
I've said all along, it's a kleptocracy.
Absolutely.
Kleptocracy. That's all they're in bed. They're stealing our tax dollars. I've said it for 5 years.
Yep.
That if he got back into office, he was going to steal our tax dollars. He is going to steal and steal and steal because he's nothing more than a predator and a thief.
Agree. Real quick, Michelle, thank you for the $2 for a $2 challenge. Okay, Michelle is challenging everyone to send $2 to my Cash App or Venmo to help support my live. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. And if you guys would like to, that's not grifting. Someone issued a challenge and you voted for the king of grifters. Don't talk to me about grifting. This is my job and they pay me to do the job. The donations are my pay. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Vegas, are you a Trump supporter?
Hey, yeah, DA, you know that.
Yeah, they had a lot to say in the comments. No one's asked me to come up here and stand here. How long can I go without SNAP benefits, bitch?
What's that?
You heard me.
No, I didn't. What
You want to talk shit in the comments? What do you got to say?
Hold on. How old are you?
What was your question?
Hold on. Oh, thank you for the bat. That's cute. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
50 in Nevada.
Okay, what did you say about Mitria's food assistance in the comment section?
What did I say about what?
It's the SNAP
He says that
benefits.
I could go a little while without it, and if I don't like it, to leave the country.
Yeah, that was your advice to us, right? If we didn't like
Yeah,
something, just leave
I paid in for those benefits, bitch.
Okay, but just leave the
So I'm gonna
country. You
take
don't
them
like
back
it, just
out.
like you told us. You told us.
So I'm
to
gonna
leave
take
the
them back out.
Huh?
I'm gonna take them back out if I need them. That's what they're for. I know that all of you ignorant people don't like the word socialism. That's what taxes are, dumbass.
I know poor people don't like the word money too.
It's not about not liking the word money.
She's
It's about
disabled.
making fun of poor people.
She
Who's making fun of them?
she had a
You were, you stupid bitch.
How am I making fun
when
of
someone is disabled, it's not
People
that
don't like the word money.
when someone's disabled,
them? Yeah, you
disabled,
said that.
dude, this is my live. This is my live. You're not going to speak over me. You will not. I don't allow men to speak over me, and I promise it wasn't going to start with Vegas coaching. Okay, she's disabled from having a stroke. It's not that she's poor because she doesn't like money. It's because she had a stroke and can't work. You fucking idiot.
So we agree she's poor. I never said why she's poor. What's your point?
You're disgusting.
How so? We agree.
You're
You know what
disgusting.
makes me
You're just
happy?
calling her poor.
And you can hear him smirking as he says it, as if he's happy about it.
Disgusting, DA.
How are you feeling about Nevada's tourism being down 40% because of the Trump administration?
Totally fine with it. How do you feel about it?
I find it disgusting that our tourism overall across the country is down. People are warning not to come to the United States of America. That there's a threat to visiting the United States of America.
Yeah, because we're
You should be
kidnapping
very
people.
disgusted in that, and you will not be welcomed elsewhere as well.
Why should I be disgusted and why won't I be welcomed elsewhere?
God, you're dumb.
I've literally gone to
Can't
3
you
countries.
follow a
since Trump's
conversation?
been president.
Why can't you follow a conversation?
I can. I've gone to 3
You
countries.
should be
since-
very disappointed that Vegas tourism is down 40%. That people are canceling traveling to Vegas and to the United States in masses.
Because we're kidnapping people off the streets and throwing them into internment camps.
Yeah, and the strip has been priced.
Shut the fuck up. I'm going to say something and then you can choose to stay or leave. It's going to be up to you. But here's the deal. You want to make fun of poor people, and I want you to know something. You've been to 3 countries since Trump took office, and nobody gives a fuck. I live on $2,000 a month on disability money, which I put into the system, which I am now able to take that out. And I can guarantee you, I live much happier than you ever will. You sound like a miserable fuck, and I don't know what else to tell you. You want to make fun of poor people? That's fine. Karma is an ugly bitch, and she's got big tits, and she's going to find you, because your address is always in her book.
Yeah, number one,
I don't give a fuck what you have.
I haven't made fun of pork.
You just did.
You made fun of me.
You made fun of her.
I'm not miserable. I live very happy. In fact, I'm so happy that I went from living in a hotel for the last 22 months because of ignorant, privileged white dicks like you to moving into my own apartment. Finally, shut the fuck up.
Well-
Quit talking over me.
Welcome, RJ Reed.
Misogyny is not warranted here. You don't have any power here. None. I'm going to cut your balls off. Goodbye.
Welcome, RJ Reed. Vegas. Vegas, she's not do you have any self-control?
No. But I love that he's crashing out. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and mute. Let him crash out. Get your violin out, Diablo.
Okay. All right. I got it. Go ahead. Welcome, RJ Raiders. Welcome, RJ Raiders. Come on in. Welcome in. Go ahead. Go ahead, Vegas. Go for it.
What was your question? You don't allow me to answer. What's your question? I'll answer.
No, dude, just crash out. Go ahead.
Well, I'm not going to crash out. I'll respond to the person. Number one, I haven't made fun of poor people.
You did. You made fun of her.
How did I make fun of her? Go ahead. Take your time.
We all heard you.
What did I say? Go ahead. Take your time.
We all heard you. Now you're just fucking gaslighting us. So.
What did I say? If you all heard me, what did I say? Go ahead. Take your time.
Over 700 people heard you.
I've been trying to tell. I've been trying to shut the fuck off. And I dropped you. That was the miserable poor person on the panel. Fuck off.
Can you put me on the big screen real quick? Because I don't think people understand how big of a deal this is. This is Forbes magazine that did this. U.S. tourism will lose at $29 billion with a B plummet amid Trump's policies. 51 to 47.
Such a
Our
pussy.
Senate just voted to stop his tariffs because of the impact it is having on our country. You don't have to believe me. Go do the research yourself. Major tourist destinations see a significant drop in visitors reported in places like Las Vegas, Orlando, and Hawaii. California is up 1%, but the other places, and that is because California is a sanctuary state. Wake up. It's having an impact globally. Perception and rhetoric is a negative global sentiment that is fueled by political rhetoric, news coverage related to gun violence, immigration, and the tariffs. It is showing us that U.S. is unwelcoming. This is going to have a huge effect on our country for the next decade.
Yep. And I'm in the Orlando, Florida area. Tourism is absolutely down, and that's where we get the bulk of our dollars. Is Disney World.
It
And
makes zero sense to me, Diava, that these people do not understand that they have allowed their country to be held hostage by a domestic tea group known as this administration. MAGA has literally harmed our country. Agriculture is dying. Our beef industry is dying. Our farmlands with other animals, including turkeys and ducks and chickens, are impacted by disease. Salmonella is up. We have skin bacteria, that necrophagous skin that it's eating bacteria is up like 200% right now. More cases than we've ever seen. Our medical community is leaving the country to go serve in other countries that want them. Measles is rampant. We are literally not protecting our children in our health in our safety. We're not protecting our children in our food. There are children going hungry right now in this country because of this administration, while they literally throw parties about the Great Gatsby, while they literally live on our tax dollars on military base housing, while they displace service members who have served multiple tours of duty for this country. Wake up.
Absolutely. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Tell me how Trump is putting America first. Come on up. There's a ton of you in here. Yes, Jenny, he did. And you've been invited twice, so you get to be muted now from the comment section. Now the only ways you have a voice is if you actually come up and talk about it. There's a ton of Trump supporters in here. I see the comments flying. Yeah, we're definitely in an Epstein recess. They just don't want to. They don't want to reconvene Congress because then they have to swear in that lady that gets the 218th vote.
Adelita Grijalva out of Arizona.
Yep.
Grijalva. Make sure you guys remember her name, and you should be writing to Johnson and demanding that he swear her in. They've worked 20 days. The Republican Congress of the House has worked 20 days. The Democrats have been there every day. You are paying these people with your tax dollars to not work.
They're bitching about having to use our tax dollars to provide health care to people. And we pay these fuckers $15,000 a month to not show up to work. I'd rather pay for people's health care. Thank you. Much rather. But hey, if you voted Trump, hit the guest request. Come on. Let me see if there's anybody. It looks like the two people that are in the box are friendlies.
I've been requesting people up.
I know. I've been requesting them up too. We pay for their health care. We pay for their salaries, and they don't even show up to work. We pay for their pensions, and they don't even show up to work. Undocumented immigrants for the 999th time. Just Jamie, thank you so much. Just so you guys know, it is illegal. I love the bouquet. I changed my gift goal to a few of those bouquets because I like them. Yeah, they even get a daily food stipend, and yeah.
They increased that food stipend, Diava, while they took away school lunches for children.
They did. I know. They surely did. What was I saying? Fuck. Oh, here we go, guys. For all you Trump supporters, here we go. It is illegal in this country for anyone with an undocumented status to get health insurance via the ACA, via Medicaid, via Medicare. You can not buy health insurance if you're an undocumented immigrant. Stop saying it's for the illegals. It's for the illegals get insurance. It doesn't fucking happen. It's never happened. It's not going to happen. Fucking idiots. Just Google something.
All right, let's tap that screen. There's 767 people in here, and if I can do this with one finger and make the heart stance, you guys can match my energy and do it 700 times better than I can. She's currently got her gift goals on. It's the bouquet. She's received 1 out of 10. Her daily ranking is currently up at, it's really slow. Popular Live. It used to go so much faster.
C1 top 80%.
League C1 top 80%. Good. She can see it on her end. I can't see it on my end. And then also down at the bottom, there's an arrow. If you guys click that arrow and just hit copy link, you can do it a couple of times, or you can just hold down the screen and then just send it to all your friends. This will let TikTok know that you're interested in this live, that you want to bring other people into this live, and it helps the live stay competitive with other people that are currently live right now. it shows that you're participating and interacting. You can also repost the live, thank you, DJ Tony, with the new button that says repost. And when you repost it, it'll go onto your page, and other people who follow you will see that you are currently active in this live as well. Please make sure you're engaging and interacting. The more information that gets out onto the FYP, the more traffic you bring to the live, the numbers go up, it remains popular, and you played a part in that. So we thank you in advance for showing interest in the education, information, and dedication going into this live. Make sure you guys also serve to protect your panelists as well with love and support as well.
I also, real quick, I just wanted to apologize to you. I didn't mean to come up here and get everything all wild and crazy and loud.
Sure you did.
I'm tired of those people that want to be like, well, that's our tax money. We don't want it, blah, 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 blah. Then where do you want your tax money going to, for starters? But also, I paid into this when I was not benefiting from it. So that really pisses me off when they just disregard people in my community, the disabled community. And they're like, we don't want health care going to blah, 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 blah. That's my health care you're about to increase the prices on. It's my food benefits you're taking away. I'm an American.
You know, I think that you apologizing shows your character, but I don't think it's necessary, Mitria, because what you're doing is you're explaining that literally the safety nets of the taxes and the Social Security and the benefits that we pay into as working Americans are doing what they're supposed to do when they come back to us when we're in need. That's why they were created. For every person who pays into the system, one person is collecting a percentage of that because they're in need at that time. The hope is that the need will go away and the person then becomes healthier and able to participate back into paying into a system, right? So originally when Social Security was created, it was 15-1 ratio. For every 15 Americans that paid into the system, there was one recipient going out that contributed until they could use the system, right? Now that ratio is something like 2.5% because they've abused the very Social Security system that was used to protect American citizens who paid into it. The safety network is supposed to be there for us, we the people, for the people. We pay into it, we take out of it. That's what we do. And guess what other safety network was out there? When immigrants come to this country, they pay into Social Security. They pay into the Medicaid system. By working and serving the country that they are trying to become a part of, they work and pay into a system that as undocumented workers with visas, they never get to access that money until they become a U.S. citizen. Wake up, America. You've lost over $98 billion from those workers.
I can't drop them. It won't let me drop them. Can somebody drop them? It would not let me. I hit disconnect over and over and over, and it will not let me. I couldn't disconnect them.
Sorry, I was trying to mute him over and over again, but it just gives me a weird error message.
And that's another thing. That kind of behavior right there, that's literally what's inside them. They can't have conversations. They come up. The new thing is to act like they're either from California. That's the number one thing they try to say because they're going after Gavin Newsom. We were just watching a movie on Tubi. I believe it's on Tubi. I'm not sure. And the ads going after Gavin Newsom were 6 ads in a row. Let me first remind people, Gavin Newsom did not say, this is what we're doing and the people of California don't have a say. No, Gavin Newsom said, let's put it on the ballot. Let's literally let the people of California decide how we're going to combat what's happening in Texas and other red states.
I'll be right back.
And he said, if Texas does this, then California will do this. That is a counter move. And the fact that people don't understand that he put it back to the people of California, that is huge. Because he didn't make the decision for Californians. He said, Californians, stand up, vote your voice, and tell us what you want to do, not only to protect California, but for the people of the United States of America. You should be proud of governors that give it back to the people. You should be proud of senators and those who want the voice of their constituents to be heard and not shafted at the ballot box.
I don't know. Are you so excited though? I know that vote comes up in 2 days.
I voted yes. My entire family voted yes, because we know the importance of our vote, not only for California to remain the great state that it is. We do not compete with other states. We compete with countries. We have the 4th largest economy. Gavin Newsom took us from 6th to 4th, competing with countries, not states. We pay into the system that Texas takes from, that red states takes from. So when you're hungry in a red state today and tomorrow and the next day, it is because your administration, your Republican people you voted for did not care for you. But California was paying into your benefits, and you shafted every single person who was supporting you getting fed, getting health care, getting help in your education systems. You did that by voting red.
Yeah, but Jen, their team won.
They didn't win anything. They harmed the United States of America.
Well, that's just their mentality. Our team won. My jersey won. You can't tell us what teams supposedly are winning every day, but
I watched a movie today. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, called John and the Hole. It was a really, really interesting John and the Hole movie about privileged white America, and their son John is the main character. And the father, I won't tell you what happens because I want you to go watch the movie. It's very, very deep, very interesting, very disturbing, but it's really speaking to the white privilege in this country, because the kid is so bored that he decides to do something horrific. And in one of the scenes, the father says, "I've never been hungry in my life until today. Today, the hunger feels so bad that it's painful." He literally says, "The hunger in me is painful. I've never been hungry before in my life." I believe it's being played on Tubi right now. It's called John and the Hole. It is deep, it is disturbing, and it is exactly what we are dealing with today's society. The incel mentality that they don't have to work for anything. They just get to do whatever they want and take from whomever they need to, because they deserve it more than anyone else, and they're just bored being privileged.
Prop 50 is something that's only happening in California to change the congressional maps to counter Texas gerrymandering.
No, not John in the Hole, John and the Hole. Even the Hole has an interesting backstory, so please go watch it. It's deep. It is, and the way it ended, I was like, that's pretty much exactly how these folks get away with the stuff they get away with it. Not in my life, but in other people's, who allow people who commit harms. HOLE, DJ. HOLE. John and the Hole. Because there's a hole involved in this process.
I don't know if y'all saw this person in the comments, but is somebody named Winnie, like Charlie?
I know he's been invited up, so he should be muted by now if he's not coming up.
He said Trump 2028, and I just think that y'all. Can someone explain how Charlie won?
Well, I'll tell you right now, I find these Christians really interested in Miss Erica and her caressing of JD Vance. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed those leather pants. It reminded him of his ex-girlfriend, the sofa.
Her heart healed just as quick as Trump's ear did.
It did too.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Hi, Raquel.
Hi. I just wanted to let you guys know on Saturday, the group I'm involved in, we went to the solidarity protest at the Tacoma Immigrant Detention Center. And what's going on there? First of all, up here in Washington, it's the 4th largest immigrant detention center in the country. Their detainees have increased by 50% since March. There's over 3,000 people in a facility that is only supposed to hold 1,500. We had a wife of one of the detainees talk to us. We were supposed to actually speak to a detainee, but obviously they're not allowing that. But she went on to tell us about the conditions and how horrible it is. He was transferred from Texas, so her family can't even come and try and visit him. But the food is horrible. I know you guys have probably heard these stories, but to be there and actually be with the group that it's La Resistencia, who is putting on these events, and they're doing it weekly. And they're just trying to get people out there and make noise, and to know that the people are inside at least can hear us and know that we're fighting for them. But the conditions are just, the food is notoriously 3 hours late. And what they do get is usually rotting fruit and, food that has, is old. And it's absolutely horrible. And knowing, some of the things I learned, this is my first time going over there, some of the things I learned, it hurts so much to know that these people have done nothing wrong, that 92% of the people in there are not criminals, are just people living their lives. And to be there and be with family members and to be part of a group that are fighting for all these things that are happening in this country, it absolutely breaks you. If anybody's out there and can get involved in anything, please do. It just makes such a difference, especially people that already have so much empathy, to go out there and just listen to what's going on. It just,
No one said it has to be a luxury facility, but you still have to treat them like fucking human beings, you fucking piece of shit.
They're treated worse. I've been to,
Get the fuck out of here.
and like we all have, we've been to animal control pounds and humane societies that the animals are treated better than what these people are being treated like.
And that's why they're not letting the Congress people in when they try to show up to these facilities. They're not letting anybody in.
Yeah.
So they can see what they're doing.
Can I ask you guys a question? Raquel, Mitria, Diaba, let me ask you a question. What would happen if you got a bulldozer and ran it into your neighbor's house, knocking down the walls?
I'd hope that I'd go to jail.
You'd go to jail, right? Because
Yeah.
you'd be charged with destruction of
Their property. Yeah.
You would be charged with assault, with a deadly weapon. You would be charged with vandalism, right? And then you'd be held what? Liable for the rebuild of that, correct?
Yes.
Right, especially if you're someone wealthy. So we're literally witnessing this administration tear down buildings that belong to the American people in the office of the President of the United States, that belong to the National Archives and the historic preservation of our society. We literally are watching an entire wing that was built for the purpose of the first ladies of the United States of America to do the business of the people, the betterment of our society. We're watching this administration literally drop boom booms on living, breathing people who are not actually on U.S. territory, who have no proof of committing any harm, all of those are crimes, not just crimes against us, the American people, but they're crimes against humanity, international crimes happening in international waters. What do you think, and at what point do you think that is going to have a repercussion on the entire United States of America, here and abroad?
It's crazy.
I wouldn't want to go abroad right now. Saying that I'm an American, I would be embarrassed and ashamed. Other than every weekend I'm out there with signs and trying to do my part because my kids are grown and I don't have anyone at home that other than myself that I'm responsible for, and I can't stick my head in the sand, and I know too many people that are.
Yeah.
And I realize I get on my soapbox a lot of times to these people, and especially my own sister. I get mad at her all the time and say, stop it. Just because you're privileged, get out there and do something.
Yeah.
Don't just, well, I don't watch the news. That's not enough. That's not enough.
And so the reason I brought that up is because all of these people today had one common theme, is to attack people for wanting a better life, for coming across the border and committing an infraction, a misdemeanor, which actually isn't even a crime once they turn themselves over to Border Patrol and their documents are identified. They are no longer in the country illegally. They are no longer committing a crime. They are waiting for their day in court. What Trump and this administration has done is harm American citizens, harm migrants, harmed people in international water. Those are crimes. Those are real, actual, destructive crimes that don't just harm him and the Republican Party, but the entire nation. And it puts every single service member serving here and abroad at risk.
Yeah, no, I have two children that are both vets. My oldest was a Marine for 17 years. My youngest was in the Navy for 7. And I can't even imagine if they were deployed and out there right now. I have to do so. First of all, I love you, Diaba. I listen to you every day. I always turn it on. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I have to turn it off.
It's okay.
Sometimes
I trust me, I understand.
Only because the stupidity and the absolute ignorance of people who all have a supercomputer in their hand or in their back pocket, and they won't look and they won't read. And some of it you don't even have to read. I mean, shit, if you have an Apple phone, your news just pops up. When you Google something, you don't even have to put anything in. You get the news. I mean, I don't watch the news. I don't have, regular cable anymore. Please do something, people. Please, even if it's just posting on your freaking social media. Everybody's got social media. Just say something. Don't sit behind and think because you stick your head in the sand that you're going to be safe. Nobody's safe.
You have to also be calling Congress. The people
Yes.
who are representing your state, your city, your school districts. You have to literally call. You have to demand that your tax dollars are.
Accidentally swiped out. Shit. That was weird. It just kicked me out. I came back in and everybody is gone. I don't know what happened. It just kicked me out. And everybody else apparently. Okay, that was weird. That was weird. It just kicked me the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm with Raquel though. If you're sitting idly by and just listening to TikTok or listening to the nightly news and you're not doing the 5 calls app, if you're not putting up something on Facebook or something on Instagram, if you are not making an effort to volunteer your time, go to your school board. If you have children that are going to be impacted by the lack of access to Department of Education funds, if you are watching children in your school districts not get food programs, do something there. Start at your local level, but make sure you do and say something. Because if you're waiting for a hero to come in and save the day, guess what? Go to the bathroom, look in the mirror. It's you. It's you and your voice and your vote that are going to make the difference. It's you.
I didn't restart. The TikTok kicked me and kicked my guest, but it didn't kick you guys out. It was weird. I don't know. But I have started over twice, but not this time. I didn't restart. House of Dogs. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You told me not to read it out loud, so I'm not going to, but thank you so much. I really do appreciate the support.
Tap that screen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep tapping that screen. Support the live. Tap, 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 tap. Also, right below my box, there's an arrow. If you hit that, share the link, copy link, or you can hold down the little post and then you can send it out to your friends. You can just like do this wonderful thing. You can send it out to as many people as you want. And that way it shows TikTok that you're being interactive and you're sharing the live with other people, because it's an interesting, educational, informational live, and they want to see it on the FYP. You're letting people know, you're letting TikTok know that you are interacting with this live. Tap that screen, share the live, support Diava, support your panelists. Make sure you're checking out her gift goals and her super fan thing at the top. Hit the little heart. Her daily rankings currently at C1, 80%. Keep showing your engagement, and that's going to help support this live, and you were part of that. Thank you.
Literate Unicorn, how are you?
I'm,
I mean, we're all living the same nightmare. I get it, but yeah.
yeah. And I've
Thank
been
you,
thinking about
Terry.
it recently because one of my seminar projects has overlapped in a way that, I mean, I could expect, but also didn't expect it quite so heavily. And that's kind of what I wanted to bring to you guys today, because as we've been working heavily with Frankenstein this quarter in a doctoral seminar, doing a bunch of random theory with it. Anyway, when it came to disability studies, which I immediately grabbed because that's my area of specialization, the readings on it discussed the shift between how we understood what human was and how humanity could or could not be perfected that happened around the time of Frankenstein's writing. So before, like right during this time when she was writing, the shift was happening. So she was dealing with both ideas in her book. Not originally, but before this, it was that the ideal is of the divine. Be ideal because that's only for the divine. So like when you see statues, and I do hate statistics because I'm not a math person, but we shifted toward the idea of the norm and the deviant. So we got the idea that there's this norm, this everybody's kind of middle, and then there's these things on the outside, if you imagine the bell curve. And that's when we started to lump together, and we're seeing this the discussion about SNAP. And some of the people are being really, really explicit about it, and some are being implicit about it. But we're seeing the discussion about disability, mental acuity, poverty, immorality, and laziness all lumped together because those were deviant attributes, quote unquote, deviant attributes or divergences. And then they could be lumped together. So actually looking at these things that are causing that, or if there's a societal issue, if there's an access issue, anything like that, became how do we norm them to society, or how do we get rid of them so that society can become more perfect? So it's viewed as a contagion and an illness. And it's just straight up eugenics.
Totally.
The language of eugenics. There's like crazy lady food benefits or something. Oh, that's a fun association that you just made and for everyone.
I get that every day. They're like, oh, you must be losing your food stamps or whatever. I'm like, I don't get them, but I wouldn't shame somebody for being poor if they were.
Yeah, I've used a food bank before. I never been on food stamps, but had to use a food bank.
I have been on food stamps
My
before.
mom and I were like, yeah, we were like trying to figure out what the hell our lives are going to look like. We were in major financial distress, trying to figure out everything shut down. We shut down spending. If you've never done that before, yeah, that's
The entire time that we were in the U.S. military, we had to rely on WIC because we did not make enough. Even me working outside of the home, my enlisted husband did not make enough money. So we always had to use WIC when my children were under the age of 5. The United States military is one of the largest recipients for WIC program.
And food assistance.
Yeah. So we are watching, and Americans have had for a very long time a love affair with fascism and with eugenics. And we were so crazy on eugenics that the Nazis looked at us and went, maybe not. I mean, until they went full file. Obviously, they went even further than we were talking about. But like, they looked at some of our thinkers that were talking about eugenics and were like, "That's a lot, guys. This is not new. It's just getting louder, but it's still in the quiet phase. A lot of people won't even say that it's happening. But when you're cutting programs for people like the deaf mute community are getting their programs cut and their funding cut,
Right.
it keeps them from being able to acquire employment with that. And it likely keeps people from building families, reproducing. It is quiet eugenics. And I'm starting to say that. I'm sick. Like, I'm from a hereditarily blind family. These people would have sterilized my family and I wouldn't exist.
Right.
So,
Well, cruelty is the point with this administration. So.
Exactly. And now I'm going to use my PhD to fight back at them. So I guess I'm going to end up in Siberia or something, but I'll try not to. But also, I don't care.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up and explaining that to us.
Thank you. I hope that would be interesting and not like too like that's where that's coming from. Is we did a major shift, and it's not that a shift is a bad thing. It's that it's never like we shift ideas and structures of thinking and address those issues yet.
Yep. Well, thanks for coming up.
Guys.
I appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You
Good
too.
job.
Thank you. Gotcha, nerd. How are you?
I'm okay. I was coming up to give you a little bit of an update.
Okay.
I remember last time we talked, I was telling you about how scared I was about me and my son losing our stamps.
Yes.
Well, thanks to the help you gave us, we now are going to have a Thanksgiving dinner.
Yay!
And
That makes my heart
reached
happy.
out to a few other creators on this app, and I think altogether I got like $200 or $300 to put towards food.
Awesome.
So now me and my son actually have enough food to last us till probably the middle or end of December if needed.
Awesome. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
That's a major weight off my back.
Oh, 150,000%. It's our job as a parents, to feed our children.
I was so terrified, but the communities I'm part of really came through for us.
Yay. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for you.
And as a way of paying forward the help I've gotten, I can't do much food-wise for people, but a lot of families in my community right now are struggling with like clothes for their kids and stuff. So I went through my son's clothes and toys, and a lot of the stuff he doesn't wear or use, I have now donated.
Nice.
As a way of kind of paying forward the help I got.
I think it's important to pay it forward.
It is. But I wanted to give that update.
I'm
because
so
it's a
happy.
little bit of good news.
Girl, we can use good news at any moment we can get it. So
Seriously.
I'm thrilled to death. I'm thrilled to death. It shouldn't have to come to this, but I'm glad that our communities have risen to the occasion and made sure that you and your son were fine. So that makes my heart happy.
Yeah, I want to come on and thank you. 'Cause thanks to you, we're actually
Oh,
going to be
you're
able to have
welcome.
Thanksgiving now.
Mwah, you're welcome. It's my pleasure, honey. That makes my heart happy. That makes everything worth it. Like it makes everything like I love that. I love that.
Yeah, I figured you'd like to hear that.
Thank you so much. That makes my
I
heart
figured I
warm.
wanted you kind of some happiness
Indeed.
in all this.
Indeed.
I
Well,
also want to say that one person who was on here earlier who was talking about like making fun of like poor people and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That I was getting really angry at that.
And he was like, well, I wasn't making fun of anybody. Yes, you sure fucking did. You absolutely
Like,
did.
I'm a disabled single mother, and it's like I'd love to be able to work to provide for my son.
Right?
Like I wish I could. I don't like having to rely on the government for everything.
Exactly. No one that's getting food assistance or anything like that is living high on the hog. I mean,
No, you get just enough to survive.
correct. So for them to be all like, oh, they should shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Nobody's living high on the hog when they're getting food assistance or anything like that. It's just ridiculous. It just shows that they're out of touch with reality.
I've heard people say that a family of two people got like thousands of dollars. I'm like, I have a family.
There's
of two,
no
I only get,
way.
like 500.
No.
Like you don't get thousands of dollars unless you have a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Even then, they cap that.
They do. No one's getting thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. That's just ludicrous.
I think you get like 200. Like I think it depends on the state, but I think like I know my state. I think it's like 200 something per person.
I don't know.
Like that's not a lot when you think about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the minimum is or what it
It
is.
just shows they don't know struggle.
No, it's their privilege that they've never known that they've never had to do that themselves. I did when I was a single mom last time I was a single mom, or the first time I was a single mom. I had to go on SNAP benefits. I got off of it in about a year or less, but it was the help I needed, the temporary help that I needed. So
Yeah.
I don't think anybody should be ashamed if that's what they need. And when you have children, when you have kids, you have to swallow your pride because you got to feed them kids whether you like it or not. So you got to swallow that pride and just do what you got to do.
Swallow that pride along with that government cheese.
That's right.
I'm dead serious. I have no shame in knowing that is what's made me the person I am today, and why I fight to help others, why I believe in democracy, why thy neighbor as thyself. That is exactly what we should be doing as a society, is never forgetting where we came from, never forgetting what we've been through and what molded us into being a better human being.
Exactly. But these are the same people. These are the same people that took all them PPE loans too, that they didn't have to pay back.
I just don't know
Anywho,
how people can be so ignorant.
I don't know. But anyway, anything else?
I'll get off now so you can get someone else up.
All right. Thanks, Gotcha. Appreciate you. Thanks for sharing your story as well. Hey, Princess, how are you?
Hello, everybody. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Diablo.
Mamacita, how are you? Yes,
Good.
it's Princess. My mom just perked up. She heard your voice. It's Princess, Mom.
Hi, Mama Betty.
No, Legend's not there yet. He's with his daddy.
Yeah, Legend's not here yet. I just wanted to come up. Y'all know I'm getting nervous. I don't know why I get so nervous in Diablo's live.
I don't know why either. You're amongst.
It's because the amount of people is what gives me anxiety.
Because I have a larger audience. Okay, I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
I just wanted to come up because because I'm trying to start a food pantry in my apartment complex. Because a lot of people are struggling paying their rent. I'm like friends with the lady in my apartment office. I'm amongst those people, by the way. But I figured that if I could do anything to help, I could try to, get donations to start a food pantry at my apartment office. And I spoke with them today, and she said that there's a church that normally sends food the week before Thanksgiving, but I was thinking about the people that are hungry now. We still got 3 weeks before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, I don't know.
Folks aren't going to be thinking of turkey and stuffing and all that. They're thinking about bologna and ramen. People are thinking of, how do I feed my kids some
Pasta and rice and
yeah. Tuna, some rice, some pasta, some dried beans. Every little thing counts.
Exactly. So, I don't know. I just didn't know how to go about it. I don't have a GoFundMe. All I have is my Cash App and my bio to start it off. But
what are you looking for exactly so people know?
Donations to start the food pantry.
Okay, so put your link in the comment section then.
Well, no, her Cash App's in her bio, she said.
Yeah, it's in the bio. I can't remember if it's with 3 S's or 2 because I can't look at my bio right now.
Oh, the opposite. There's 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. It's Prissy Princess with 3 S's 24. It's her Cash App. If anyone wants to donate so she can go get some food to start a food pantry.
And she's in Houston or Dallas, right? Dallas area?
Dallas.
So she's in the Texas area looking to help others that are in her apartment complex. Why don't you tell the people what you do for a living? Because this is also touching you personally as a single mom.
Oh yes, what I do for a living, I work full time and I'm in school full time as a court reporting student. So that is what I do.
Wait, so you're not just sitting on your laurels doing nothing at all?
No, and I can't apply for benefits either because apparently I make too much, but I don't make enough to support my bills. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
She just has a Cash App. You only have Cash App, right?
Yes. Thank you, Maui. I do have Venmo. I think my last name is on there.
Oh yeah, then don't give that
I
out.
don't have Venmo.
Yeah.
I have PayPal. My last name is on there.
Yeah, that's why I don't give out my PayPal because it has my real name on it, and I'm not doing that because I have crazy stalkers as it is. So
I know I'm definitely not gonna put it on your live because
not on my live. Nope.
Someone in the comments said that they could send it to you.
If she doesn't have a Venmo, I can't send it to her, and I don't have enough in my Cash App. My Cash App is absolutely empty from sending all the $40.
You can send it to Jen.
Maybe send it to Jen, but my Cash App's tapped out after all the $40 meals I sent out because I got a lot of money in through Venmo, but I had to do it out through Cash App because most people have Cash Apps and not Venmos, so I just drained my Cash App account.
Do they need my Venmo or do they need my Cash App?
They need your Venmo so they can send you the money to give to Princess, I guess.
Okay, there's my Venmo. There's my Cash App. Make sure you put a note that says for Princess, please, because I have to be able to differentiate. And last time you guys really did help, so I really want to make sure I always acknowledge the help that came in. You guys are awesome.
Yes.
Every time you support one of us or all of us, I appreciate it so much. I can't tell you how much it means to me that you guys are such a supportive group of people.
Shells and Cheese, you said you had some information for Princess?
And this is something that might be available across the country. I actually was on a call, Friday. It's Sunday. On Friday, because we were trying to figure out what to do within my state. And just some of the statistics they were saying were insane. I'm sure people have seen videos on here, but they were saying basically for every one meal that food pantries provide, SNAP benefits provide 9. That is 9, one less than 10. And they just talked about like the increase in visitors at all of the pantries they've seen in the last 2 weeks, not even with SNAP benefits gone. So just seeing the numbers are insane. I have other statistics and stuff that were crazy, but Princess, for you, what I would suggest is if you can look at 211 and ask about United Ways. I just had it open and then I accidentally closed out of it. You can check about becoming a community fridge or finding out about redistribution sites to help around your community. But if you call 211 and just let them know what you're looking at doing, that's a way you might be able to find some information on how to go about doing it.
You said it was called United Ways?
Yeah. Well, so the first, when you call 211, you can ask them about becoming a community fridge or like finding out about community fridges, and they'll probably tell you about where there are ones in your location. But if you ask them what you're looking for, they might be able to direct you. On my call on Friday, we talked about how there was a lot of ad hoc community pantries that were going to form. And so how within my state, we were looking at how to come up with a resource website where people could actually post what resources they had available, and essentially like to kind of cover the logistics of it all. So I don't know what Texas is doing. I'm not in Texas, but that's what we were doing in my state. So I would just start with 211 and see what they have there available to give you any guidance or any support. Because even in my state, they said that if let's say you needed something to supplement what you were collecting, you could ask them and they might be able to redistribute it to you. So just something to think about. But 211, it says or connect with an organization on the Texas Health and Human Services website to find services near you. So that's another program you can look at.
Okay, thank you.
You also may want to reach out to the food. You know the guy that does the food critiquing all over the country, Keith Lee.
Mm-hmm.
He just joined forces. I was very impressed with what he did. He joined a bunch of brands, and he said, "I don't want you to send me money. I want you as a brand to tell me what you're going to do, and I will get involved to help communities." So if you reach out to his page, he also may be able to help establish a little food shelter for you guys.
Oh yes, because he's in Texas now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So thank you for having me to be on here. You know, I like to keep it short and sweet anyway. So
All right, thank you, Princess.
I'm proud of you. Yeah, but this is huge that she
I know.
came up. I'm so proud of her.
I know. I'm very proud of her because I know it's hard. Not everybody's, not everybody can do it. But thank you, Princess. Thank you, Shells.
Oh, Deava, can I say one more resource, if I may, real quick?
Sure.
So if you, United Way has a program that they've done with Lyft. It's called, I think it's Ride United. And if you call them, they can help you get connected with Lyft to get credits to use Lyft. So that way if people need to save money, if you take Uber as your way to transport to get to and from shelters or food pantries or what have you, you can call and find out if that's something available in your community. In my state, we only had 2 areas within the state where it was available. But again, call 211 and you can ask and see if they have that as a resource. And again, it's called Ride United, RIDE United.
Awesome. Thank you for that.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Shells. Appreciate you.
How's the weather in Texas? Not Texas. Jesus, Lord help me. How's the weather in Florida today?
It was like 75.
It was hot here in Cali. in
It's like 75,
weather. It was
76.
actually hot today.
It's been like cool at night and then warm in the day. I mean, not warm. It was like Friday. I think the high was like 60 something here, which for us is cold. But
I just want to make sure that everybody understands. I've gotten 2 donations for Princess so far. I will send them at the end of this broadcast, and I thank you so much. If you want me to shout out your name, I will. I know a lot of people don't like that, but for the 2 of you that have already donated, I've sent you private messages. I want to thank you personally.
Hello.
hi, Brandy. How are you?
I'm good. I'm actually in Vegas at Yolanda's house, working on. I'm redoing her closet. I'm building out all the. It's going to be pretty. I'll show you guys the end result. But anyway, I wanted to suggest to Princess, and I can give her a call too. But Val is there in Dallas, and he's moving soon, so that might be a great contact for her to make to see if they've got anything that they're going to be getting rid of. Because I bet they've got a stash of food there. And most people don't travel with their food. So
That's true.
anyway, Princess, if you're still in here, you should definitely reach out to Val to see if he's got anything.
Good idea.
More than welcome to donate. And Chris Wise Guy is also in the Dallas area. He might be a good contributor as well.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Good idea.
And is Shay in Dallas also? Isn't Shay in Dallas?
She's in Houston.
Oh, she's in Houston. Okay.
She's in Houston. I saw a guy on TikTok that put up a food bank just in his front yard. Started it with a container and 2 coolers. And went out there to check, I guess it was last night or yesterday. Someone had put $1,000 in there for him to
Yeah,
get.
I saw it too. He was crying.
That's cool.
Him and his kid decided to do it, and it's amazing.
So when we did Halloween, and you've already heard this, Jenna, but Yolanda had boxes and boxes of macaroni and ramen noodles and cereal and big bags of chips and stuff. And there were a lot of parents saying, make sure you get, you could tell that it was like a relief. We got so many thank yous for it. Because it is really going to be tough. And isn't it my understanding that they said that he has to release the SNAP benefit, so instead he's just going to close down the SNAP system? Did I hear that?
I don't know. I didn't hear that, but I wouldn't put anything past him. But then Scott Bessent came out today right before I went on live and said that the money should be released on Wednesday. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't think they know what each other are doing.
Because he said he was just going to shut the system down. So anyone that's maybe been saving their SNAP,
Of course he would.
they won't be able to access it.
I didn't hear that, but I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, I don't put anything past him because cruelty's the point. He doesn't give a fuck. It's let them eat cake. He don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't care.
Well, I mean, the whole premise of this administration is to create chaos, so you're looking away from the crimes he's actually committing.
Correct.
They are actually committing. I want to make sure I don't just say he, because it's not just him.
It's all of them.
It's him and the entire Republican Party are committing crimes against this country.
They
and
are.
we better wake up, because I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat. I care that you're letting this happen. And if you are part of the Republican Party that condones this, you are just as complicit for the crimes happening against your fellow Americans, regardless of party.
Correct. Anything else, Brandy?
No, that's it. I just wanted to suggest that you should go to Val. But anyway, it's good to see everybody. I'm
Good
going
to
to get back to
Good to see you
work
too,
on
honey.
it.
All right.
Can't wait to see your finished product.
Yeah, it's going to look good. I'm excited for it. Okay.
All
We'll
right.
see you later.
Bye-bye. Take care. Hey, Allie.
Hey. Got a quick question for Jim.
Okay.
when will we know about the result for Prop 50?
California usually is pretty quick on getting stuff into the system. The Secretary of State's office here is impeccable with regard to voting. So, for instance, the 3 members of my family, we already received our text messages that our vote has been received. So, I'd say probably 7 to 14 days, you'll know the result. And I think it'll probably be sooner than that, personally, because they're on it. And California is no joke. They're about protecting democracy and the sanctity of each American citizen. And this fight is not about just California. It's about making sure that the voices and the votes are protected for the entire country.
Yes.
And he put it back to the voter. That's the part I want everybody, whether you're living in California or not, if you are in lives and you hear people attacking Gavin Newsom, make sure you remind people he did not make the decision for California. He put it to the vote. He sent it back so that there was a special ballot for a vote to happen for the people of California to speak on their own behalf. Make sure you tell people yes on Prop 50. Yes to protecting democracy.
And if I'm right, isn't that how he was supposed to do it?
That's exactly how he did it. Yeah.
And that's how you're supposed to do it, right? Because Greg Abbott just did it. Yeah.
Yeah. So everything was contingent upon what Texas did. If Texas was trying to silence voters, California said, hold my beer. What we're going to do is we're going to let the people of California, the most populated state, tell you their thoughts through their vote, how to respond to this. Yes on 50 means we believe that we should be protecting the sanctity of the voter's voice to be heard across this country.
Correct.
So we're not going to arbitrarily make this decision. We're going to put the vote back to the people to vote yes or no on whether to do the redistricting. That's how you govern. That's how you protect the voice of the people, is you put the vote back to the people. And he was smart because he said it's not going to be permanent. It's going to be temporary through 2028 as we witness this corruption.
Correct. To counter it, yeah.
Oh, sorry,
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, I asked that because I know a lot of people are waiting on that and wondering, probably thinking, hey, when the hell is this shit happening?
Well, the vote's Tuesday, so it's usually pretty quick.
It is. They'll definitely do a recount because they always do. And the Secretary of State's office, like I said, they're no joke. They've already, if you voted by mail, they've already let you know that they've received your ballot. If there's any discrepancy in signature, address, anything, they contact you immediately and ask you, did you sign this? Did you do this? Was this your vote? Do you wish to vote again? And then you have to go and vote by, I just lost what, oh my God. What's the name?
Curate your vote.
Yeah, when you go in to vote, when something's gone awry, it starts with a P.
Oh, I thought it was cure your vote, but I didn't know. Maybe
what is
somebody
it
on the
called?
comment section will know. Hold on.
No, not primary. Oh my God, I totally just lost my whole brain.
Proxy?
Not proxy. Not proxy. There's another word for it. Oh my God, you guys, give me 5 seconds. Let me go Google it. My brain is shot today. I'm tired. Provisional. Thank you.
Provisional.
Provisional ballot. You go in and you ask for a provisional ballot. That's another thing I want to remind people all over this country. If you go in and they tell you that you don't have, if you haven't received your mail-in ballot, you can go to the ballot box and request a provisional ballot in all 50 states. Remind people that they can request a provisional ballot in person. Encourage people to get off their couches and go to the ballot box. If you have your mail-in ballot at home, you can fill it out and drop it off in person to any ballot box and any ballot location also. Don't think that because you didn't mail it in that it can't be accepted. You can hand walk it in the day of the election in all 50 states. Encourage your neighbors to vote. Encourage your families. Pick up the phone today and call your family members. Send out mass text messages to your family members. Did you remember to vote? Please do not sit idly by and watch your country and fellow Americans go hungry, lose health care, and the economy to tank. We the people for the people. We can disagree about things, but on this, we are to protect civil rights and human rights and women's rights and educational rights. And for God's sakes, feed your fellow Americans.
Exactly. Anything else, Allie?
No, just that.
Okay. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thanks.
Thank you for the question.
Yeah, that was a good question. Hi, Sandy. How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. I definitely what you ladies been talking about today is not as important as what I have. I mean, what you guys have been talking about is way important than what I have to talk about. But I just thought I'd come out and tell you what's been happening.
Yeah, go ahead.
Friday I got my generator and my test turned on. And
How's that working?
It's overwhelming. I was able to pick up a paper cup of hot coffee, and my hand was as steady as a rock.
Oh, that's so amazing.
Yeah, it's just so overwhelming.
That's
I gotta
so
get
wonderful.
used to it, though,
Of course.
because my head, feels funny sometimes because of the, I can't even describe how it feels, but I can feel it. Things moving inside.
Yeah.
So I get to turn it off at night when I'm not sleeping. So I can adjust it. So I can turn it off and turn it on in the morning. But it's still, I gotta get used to it.
I know. But I'm glad it's working.
Yeah, it's working, and it's not that high either. They can adjust it. Doctors can adjust it, and they have lots of room to adjust it. And right now, it's not that high, and I'm just so overwhelmed with it. And but it's something to get used to. I get tired real quick right now because of it, and not feel too good, and then I get my energy back, and then I feel fine for a little while, and so it's going to take a while to get through all this, but
Absolutely.
I come up and tell you how I'm doing, and what you niggas been talking about today is so important. Yeah, especially you, Jen, with the vote that you guys are going to have on Tuesday. That is so important. I hope everybody in the state votes.
Me too. Me too. I hope that, and I'm certain that California will protect democracy because we believe in each person having a voice and a vote. We believe in welcoming thy neighbor. We believe that people have a right to migrate and ask for assistance and to stand up for what this country was built on, which is a melting pot. And I like to believe that we're actually a salad bowl instead of a melting pot, because we know that we don't always melt together, but in a salad, you can throw in different things to enhance the level of what something is. And you can have fresh tomatoes, and you can have onions and bell peppers, and you can have olives. You can have all the different things that make that salad great. And I just want to be the dressing that combines it all together, and we encourage it every single day. So let's I was going to say let's toss the salad, but that's a whole other realm. So
I think California will do it because they usually are the leaders. They usually, things happen there first. So I think they will do it.
Well, I'm really happy for you, Sandy. I know that you were really nervous about the brain surgery and the stimulator and all that stuff going in your brain. And I'm sure it's going to take a while to get used to, but I'm really glad that it's actually at least working.
The problem is, my family teases me. My husband calls me the queen, abort queen from Star Trek. My son, he calls me RoboCop, and then my daughter calls me Hellboy, Hellgirl, because I have those nodules in the.
I love it.
But nobody is telling me to here hold my cup so you can shake my drink. They can't do that anymore.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. So thank you so much for bringing me up.
Of course.
And,
Thanks for the good news. Thank you, Tilda.
I love that. Love you, Sandy. I'm glad you're doing well.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So I know you're about to close. Can
Yeah.
I address something really quick?
Thank you, Tilda.
So I want to remind people that although that most of us that come here are peers and we love and we respect one another, there can sometimes be misunderstandings. And recently there was a misunderstanding. I won't name names. There was a misunderstanding, and I tried to use a video to address it kindly. And it's gotten out of hand to the point where there's more comments of negativity. So I want to be very clear for everybody who follows me or even follows Diava, that in families there are disagreements. In friendships there are disagreements. We may not always agree on everything 100%, but you have a right to disagree. That is not where I take issue with people. I take issue with people who, when somebody is trying to create something that is beautiful or connective, something that is a collective connection that's going to make people want to get out of their pajamas and cook a meal or go to the grocery store and buy the things for a recipe. I want to create and bridge gaps where they exist. That can be with one of my peers, one of my family members, one of my community, or even a Republican. I'm going to say it here. But when you go out of your way to say something repeatedly that's going to bring harm to me or to somebody else on my page, I'm going to call it out. And if you're a peer who claims to love me and support me, you're going to respect that I came directly to you and didn't badmouth you behind your back. So if you don't like that about me, I respectfully ask that you stop following me and do not comment on my page. Otherwise, I will block you wholeheartedly, because I will no longer tolerate disrespect on my page. I love you. I love you, Diava. Thank you for always giving a panel to the people to have a voice and to support the communities, whether they are positive or negative. You're willing to hear them out and combat the negative with information and dedication. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Joan. All right, y'all. It is 7:00. I got to go. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for the likes, the taps, the gifts, the Cash Apps, the Venmos. Just thank you for everything. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you. You guys can choose anyone's live to go to, and you choose to support mine, and I'm forever grateful. So thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. and we'll do it all over again. Mwah. Love you guys. Have a good night. All right, YouTube, I will see you guys tomorrow too at 4 p.m. and we'll do it all over again. Thank you for being here. Take care.